Yeah, back on my little rant. Like I said, this is a cold situation right here, but I just feel like, damn, if you really know what you up against in this business world, you already know that you're gonna be dealing with cutthroats, man. At the end of the day, somebody always gonna just want their money and make it large sums of it and want it to be like big, what I mean, big advances or big paydays. That's what they want. And they want the worker or the employee to slave for the money that they trying to make hundreds and thousands of. So once you get to this point, you can do this, you know what I mean? So it's nothing wrong with that. Once you put in the footwork and say, hey, I built this company from the ground up, I'm gonna hire a lot of different people to actually execute my plan, and if I continue to keep making this money, that's okay. I understand all that. But when a person does the footwork for you and you help put a structure together for them to profit and benefit off of, and you feel you ain't entitled to anything, so you feel like you ain't entitled to nothing after you do all this footwork. So if you're not entitled to what you feel that you worth, then what you worth? Because my main thing is, like I say, like to people, I know what I'm about to put together. I know what's going on. I know how much is at stake. I know the type of business we in, how much we able to generate. So I'm gonna need this off the top, and we can negotiate this and this percentage to update the agreement that we have if we reach this certain goal within this certain time. So you gotta map all this out before you sit down and go talk to somebody that's you're gonna generate hundreds of thousands for or millions of dollars for. Because you think about it, you could have set your own self up and had those same vendors, and you could have made all that money yourself and didn't need the platform of the big guy. You could have went to him later on down the line, say, hey, this is what I built. You want to partner with me? I give me such and such percent and such and such. We can do this and that. And you'd have been a better entrepreneur at the end of the day. And then you could have said, oh, I'll do it. I ain't worried about the money. I'll do it like this, instead of you moving and not looking at the big picture, but looking at the big picture, but not seeing the little details, the fine detail that you need to solidify what you do and to separate you from the next person and what they do, and how you can be a good service and how you can continuously helping this company grow. See, when I looked at the base of the story, because I went and listened to the whole hour and a half video, and I listened, I thought about it, I paused it, rewinded back, was listening to what he was saying, and then like what the companies do, you go say something about another company, and that other company is really talking to the other companies, and these big dogs are talking to each other back and forth, and then all of a sudden they say, hey, well, we're gonna go do business with this other company that he don't really too much care about and says something about, but not knowing that we're in partners with them, but the company that you really in partner with, both of you guys, you don't have no problem with these two, but you got a problem with this company to partner with on the back end. So we're not gonna deal with you on the front end with this company and that company because something you said to somebody over here. And then he said he didn't say nothing bad. I don't know what happened with that situation, so I already can't say nothing about that. But what I can say is it's a whole lot of buck dancing and a whole lot of buck breaking going on. That's what I can say, So that's why I'm glad that I got my company, and, people can toot their horns and say this. I'm content with what I got, and if I do a partnership deal, or if anybody looking at this and think they want to do a partnership deal with me, just know that I offer so much to where it's going to be hard for you to think that you're going to get the lion's share of any deal that I do. Nobody. I don't care how much money you got, what level you can take me to, what you can put me in front of. Ain't nobody going to get the lion's share of what I do. If anything, I'm getting 70% and you're going to get 30%. Or if anything, I'm going to get 90% and you're going to get 10%. If anything, I'm going to get 95% and you're going to get 5%. Straight up. And that's negotiate. If you won't hide, and if anybody invests in my company, you better come with some serious loot before you think you're going to get half of what I got or 20% of what I got or serious loot. And I'm not about to half-ass with nobody. Why not? Because I know what I got to offer and I can bring to the table. Because, you know, people look at me, they don't really understand. I'm not about to go do, let me go ahead and get a showroom floor and take this showroom floor and go get this other company and partner with them and tell them, hey, let me put your printers on my floor. And when they go and order the printers or want to go know about the printers, I can tell them what to expect. Yeah, right. I'm about to go buy everything myself and learn, or have somebody educate me, or learn, or hire somebody who's educated in this, and I'm going to own all of mine. I'm not going to be partner. It's like a rim shop. You go ahead and get a floor, what they call it. You get the business, you reach out to the company, and they'll bring all the rims and set them up. And when they sell them, you'll get your commission off of them. Or when they sell them, you can set your price on top of what they originally selling them for. They're going to give you a markup. Oh, you can sell them for this, no more than that, or whatever your case is. That's the same thing with this right here, you know. So when you know the business and know about the vendors and know about how everything is set up, I couldn't sit up there and work for you for no $400 or $500 a week, $1,000 a week, or $10,000 a week. I couldn't do that. Not knowing how much money is being made on the back end of this. When you buying these products in wholesale and bulk and all this different type of stuff, and you have these other YouTubers and other affiliates that's going to be marketing your product and give reviews on what they think about it, you're not really doing too much of the back work. You're just doing basically the funding. I don't think so, man. It's kind of hard for me to do that. I can't make myself, you know, play stupid for nobody. And like I said, and I love helping people. And like I said, I donated 2 channels to helping people, and I got nothing in return. Nothing. Shit. Nothing. So now this time around, I said, hey, if you guys want information about your printers, this is what I do. And somebody else says, hey, that you shouldn't do that, man. Fuck you and what you talking about. I'm doing what the fuck I'm going to do. I'm doing what's going to benefit me, and I'm going to do what I know is going to benefit you. And if you don't want to pay for the benefit, then go take your ass to some other channel. Don't even comment on what I do. If it ain't for you, this ain't for you. Because if you can't afford what I'm talking about, then I'm not marketing or soliciting my products to you. You're looking and say, I can't afford that. You shouldn't do that. You should try to. No, that's not for you. Don't look into a business that you can't afford. Don't go to a car lot and go tire kick and say, hey, what type of car you want, and knowing that you're looking at a Bentley or looking at a Range Rover, and you can't, knowing that you can't afford a Honda. You can't afford a Honda. So why are you gonna say, hey, you shouldn't do that? You should make it. No, it's always somebody who don't have the financial resources want to complain about something that's too much and costs too much, or they making bad business decisions, their money is going low, and they trying to keep buying this high price item, they're gonna start complaining. But when their money is right and when they living good and got something going on for them, the price is just right. So I don't sell to those people right there. The market is not, I'm not marketing to those people. So a lot of people take what I say out of context, or they think, oh no, that's not right for them to say that. It's not right for people to understand not what they're getting into. That's what's not right. Don't understand what you're not getting in. If I can't get into this and I don't understand the full thing, I don't think I should be getting into this. That's not right. That's what you should be saying is not right. What the fuck? You know, I'm going to sit up here and say it, man. They got some sorry ass motherfuckers out here in this world, man. Some sorry motherfuckers, man. Sorry than a motherfucker. I'm going to say it. Straight up. You know, we don't want to educate ourselves. And I got this from history, how they say, oh, if you put knowledge in the book, the black man not going to read it. It ain't just the black man these days. It's everybody. It's everybody. So that's a stereotype right there. But that's what it was meant for, to be stereotyped on, for black people. Straight up. Now people say I'm wrong, then hey, I'm wrong. But that's what I know from when I grew up and from what my research knowledge is and from what always been told. And I had to go research and see for myself, is this shit really true? And it is. And then I found out that's not true. When I got older, like, hey, everybody is. But now this motherfucker don't want to read. Second, how I do it, if I can get to it right now, that's all I want to know. And that's it. And that's where you're going to create limitations for yourself. You're going to have limitations for your motherfucking self. I'm going to have this video long. I hope people look at this long video because, man, this right there, I'm just so sick of people getting taken advantage of and not knowing that you really take advantage of yourself, not really knowing what your self-worth is. Don't be so eager to be one that helps somebody out or help a group of people out to undermine what your self-worth really is, because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, when it's time for you to go separate ways, you're going to be the one that loses in the end. And they're going to make you out to be a hater. They wasn't a hater when you was bringing in those $1,000 and $3,000 and 4,000 orders and shit every other month. They wasn't no hater then. They wasn't no hater when they looked at that bank account for the whole month and seen, or the whole 2 or 3 months, you know, $1 million made. They wasn't no hater then. But when you start voicing opinion, that's when motherfuckers started saying he's a hater. That's when they started having problems. That's when all these problems occur. And that's sad, man. But I'm going to leave y'all with this right here. Like I said, this ain't no trying to bash nobody. But it was brought to my attention by one of the subscribers on my channel. So I feel I had to go ahead and address this video and share some light on this video. But shout out to Stan Banks, you know, T-shirt side hustle, the marathon. You know, shout out to you, brother. And I sent you a video. Well, sent you a text message telling you to link up with me. F.O.M.DTF.com. It's a link in the description. You can come link up. We can talk. Try to see if you know, if we can be a good fit for each other, do some future business. So, but I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Shout out to everybody for liking, watching, and commenting, subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate you guys. Go back and watch the videos, because we need to get my numbers up. I shouldn't have 400 subscribers and only have 100. I mean, not 100, but 60 or 40 views in 3-4 days. That's terrible, man. That's why I say they got some sorry motherfuckers out here in this world, man. I ain't trying to hate on nobody, but man, we gotta do better as people. We gotta just do better, man. Straight up, we gotta just do better. Well, shouts out to you guys. Thank you guys for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing to another video. I'll be back, and I'm out. Yeah.